Like, I would just say this: when you go to make any decision when it comes to anything to do with anything in life, especially your money, if you're going to buy something from somebody, like dig deeper, ask why. I going through Brendan Burchard's high performance coaching program and stuff. He always has this exercise you walk through where it's like ask why 7 times.
Right.
And if the person can't like lead you down through that, and if it doesn't make sense to you and the story doesn't make sense, and you can't get to really understand how the whole system's working, how they're getting paid, why they're getting paid, and the amount they're getting paid, and how that impacts you and your potential future. Think about it. Like, he was just giving the story. Like, they tell you can expect 8% long term. Dave Ramsey's a psychopath with his 12%, but let's say 8%. Like, let's say 8%. If you're paying 2.1% according to Forbes.com as your money managed fees on good years, that means on positive years you're paying 28% of your gains are going to fees. Think about that. 28% of your gains, they're making 28% of the return that you made, and you're taking all of the risk.
Yep.
I don't know about you, that's a bad business partnership.
Yeah.
Right? If you had a business partner that said, hey, listen, I want to be your partner. I'm not going to really add that much value to what you have going on because you know what, by the way, if you just went and bought index funds with the S&P 500, you're going to get this and pay a lot less fees. But give me your money, I'll manage it. I'm not going to really add that much value to your life. I'm going to make you take all the risk in this business. But by the way, I deserve 28% of whatever the gains are. And by the way, if there's a hit, I still need to get paid. You got to take the loss. Are you signing up for that business partnership?
No way.
No freaking way. You're like going to call the Federal Trade Commission on this crazy man, that's doing that to you. You're never signing up for that. But that is what people are doing with managed money every single day.
Yep. And I would just say on the point of commissions, I'll make this really simple. If you have a problem with people earning commissions, never buy another financial product ever again, including Dave Ramsey's term policies.
Right.
Okay? Because people make commissions. The problem is not commissions. Is the person providing value enough to earn that commission?
Right,
What's the value behind that commission? Right. And if it is something like a custom design, dividend-paying whole life insurance that's going to provide so much value, so many benefits in your life, it is absolutely worth the commission, which you don't pay to the agent. You do pay the advisor that 1% to 2%.
Right.
The life insurance company pays the agents. And so when you look at that illustration, like you said earlier, Jeff, that's net. Net of everything.
Right.
And there's nothing out of pocket for that.
Yeah,
You got excited for a second.
Yeah, no, I did because, listen, broke people think about costs. Wealthy people think about value.
There you go.
And that's really what it comes down to. If you have a scarcity mindset and you follow Dave Ramsey and you want to think about the cost, you're going to remain broke.
Right.
You're going to remain middle class. You're going to have a hard time breaking through the barriers that you have. But if you can stop thinking about cost and change your thinking to thinking about what's the value behind this, now you're not seeking to disprove, you're seeking to understand, you're seeking to find what can add to my life, right? And of course you need to validate, that and the math has to work and the numbers and the logic all have to be there. But when you're seeking value, there's a really big shift that happens in your brain and your heart and the energy in your body, and it opens up more opportunity. Like I can't give you math behind that, right? But there's something there. And if that weren't the case, like there's a reason that more wealthy people own whole life insurance than broke people or middle class. There's a reason why all the biggest corporations in the United States have whole life insurance and use it as key person policies and have executive bonus plans that their executives are begging for instead of getting put in their qualified plan because they know better, right? There's a reason banks are using this as bully, right, as a tier 1 asset in the balance sheet. Like, if it didn't work, why would all these people be doing it? It's because they understand the value that it brings, and they don't care about the cost because the value far supersedes that cost.
Yeah.
And that's it. So you have to think value.
100%.
All right, guys. Thanks very much.
Good stuff.
All their links will be in the description, and really appreciate you guys tuning in and look forward to just continue pumping out the content. Take
Forward
care.
to it.
See you guys.
Peace
See you
out.
guys.